support, really, never. Ikaw for the Jarvan support like never. But here's the thing, this is WildRift and right now, isa sa mga diba? Spectator mode ng WildRift. I mean, again guys, si GG dito, he comes from League of Legends. He's looking into WildRift as well. Pero eto, isa sa mga pinaka-meta kasing champions na nasa WildRift is si Lulu. And one of the obvious counters for Lulu, and I think this is textbooks also for League of Legends, is that Lulu, gusto mo lang i-hard engage, no? Yeah. That's how you punish Lulu. You don't allow to kite early, lalo pa kapag wala pang level lalo pa kapag early game at wala pang level 5, no? So, sige, let's do something standard here. I think you're familiar with the champion rundown. So, on the blue side, guys, 1-0 na po, ha? NXP. 1-0. Leading in terms of the series score, no? On the blue side ay ang Omega, NXP yun. Okay? So, on the blue side ay ang Omega Esports. Stronger on the Lulu, JLC on the Siege. Impressive para naman sa Vi. Time-lapse on the Ezreal and Arise on this what? Ginagawa ni Chuli doon. Arise on this Aurelion Sol. I mean, surely he will die talaga on that part, no? Arise
flash in, GLC. Alright, it's very interesting. Almost got him for the knock-off, pero yeah, this is a... Wait, Graves is in mid.
Yeah, he went for the mid and we have the duo Uzi naman dito sa my bottom lane. So, it's a very interesting lineup. I'm curious ako ano yung build ni Uzi ngayon.
Oh, nice pling. Alright, will we see an outplay here in the top lane? I mean, the poison is still ticking, pero both of them managed to stay alive, but also the Singe, so that is very good here. But Jockey is going to get taken down. That's going to be the first blood. Vi for the kill, so that's a really nice gank here, especially after punishing the overextension here of the Graves because he doesn't have the dash anymore. And without the flash, I mean, how can you escape?
How can you escape, no? Continuing the hero rundown here, we have on the red side, Uzi naman para sa Oriana. We have Arisen on the Gragas. Chulei para sa Graves. Jushi on the Wukong. And, sorry, di ko pa rin maalala kung si Disaster ba to or si Leader on the Jarvan support. So, just to go back, Chulei went for the, they did went for the Graves mid. Because the one in the mid is, okay. Oo nga naman, matchup ng Aurelion Sol tsaka Graves. Okay mag-Graves.
Yeah, it's actually going to be really good because I think you can cancel Aurelion Sol's the stars with your smoke screen.
With your smoke screen, yes. And here's another one. Ang kahinaan kasi na Aurelion Sol pag nilapitan mo. 'Di ba?
Yeah. How can you get it by the stars if you're at melee range? That is very, very good. And Graves deals a lot of damage if he attacks a champion at melee range.
Yes. Pag nakuha mo yung full damage ng Destiny, no? And not to mention may quick draw, passive, no? Or yung True Grit passive ng quick draw. So, that's the thing. Right now, things are really very interesting dito sa NXP. Clearly, they have some solid plans here. They did put Uzi on the duo lane. And again, ito, ang dami nating pwedeng matutunan talaga mula sa laban na to. But, ang problem lang dito is the levels on Uzi. The levels and the skills of Uzi. Because, kasi kung naka-duo lane si Oriana dito, yung levels ng kanyang first skill, no, would be a bit delayed. Especially on the mid-game team fight. Kasi may ka-share sa XP eh.
And that will give them a bit of a disadvantage, especially that the most important skill of Oriana is the shockwave, because especially on their team composition, because they have lots of engages, especially for Joshi. The Cyclone into the Shockwave, into the Cataclysm. I mean, that will be insane if they pull that off, especially onto the squishy members of Omega Esports, right? Is a blue team.
Dito sa blue team side, no? Well, let's see, ladies and gentlemen. So far, ang status ng mapa ngayon ay we have 15 seconds, no? Bago lumabas yung Drake. I think Mountain Drake. We have the Mountain Drake.
It's nice.
Yeah, man. I mean, alam mo, fun fact, nag-i-start pa lang yan. Marami pang improvements na darating dyan. Kakalabas lang yan kahapon.
Oo nga, and I'm already loving it. Like, sobrang ganda ng like, you can zoom out. Siguro kulang na lang dito is like automatic kasi manual controls dito right now, right? Aurelion Sol with a cute stun will land only to the clone, but they managed to get a dragon. Nice Cataclysm here onto the members of Omega Esports. But, okay, the cast gets them to safety for the disengage, but still, they managed to secure 2 kills here over to Nexplay Esports, and I think they are more than willing to take that trade because nobody died on their team. They managed to secure the dragon, and they got 2 kills pa.
Nauna rin sila nakapwesto sa dragon. Tapos ang hirap din kasing, I think it's difficult yata na lumapit sa dragon na may Aurelion Sol. Because
definitely the zoning is insane.
Yeah,
especially for that first skill.
To discuss that zoning, actually, di ba may dalawang entry points patungan Dragon if you are on the red side. That's one on the blue, the entrance on the blue, tas the entrance on the banana brush na may mid, di ba?
Yeah.
And lahat yan, ang dali shootan ng Star Surge. Ayan if you look into the replay, we have the Aurelion Sol here.
Oh, my replay.
I mean,
that's amazing.
Look at that. Na-require, napilitan yung Wukong na mag-reposition, umatras na muna, or gumilid ng konti before he can dash in for the smite. And he did die. He dashed in quite late, no? And they got punished there. And the thing here is that Timelapse is just cashing in the kills for this part. Sana makita natin because we don't have the control for the camera, pero we might be seeing the gold na ngayon na pinangahawakan ni Timelapse dito. I'm quite confident that he has a good stack of gold here, especially with the kills secured kanina.
Yeah, and they have almost 2,000 gold lead here for Omega Esports. And I saw a while ago in the replay, like a small mistake can actually lead to a very bad team fight here for Nexplay Esports, because I saw that Orion was a little bit too late in that team fight, and the shockwave was just a millisecond away from before the cast from Ryzen hit. So if the shockwave hit first, it would have been a very good wombo combo. They could have gotten at least 2 kills from it.
Yeah. Again, being there is always very important, no? GG's, no? Is being there in the fight that matters, no? So, if you miss your timings on rotating in the map, ayun, talagang magkukulang yung wombo combo na dinisenyo para sa team niyo. And if you are pressing wombo combos, that is gonna be a tag para sa side dito ng NXP. Their composition is designed for that. And if Omega is always wary of that, is always aware that anytime it can happen and they won't be there when ready yung NXP, then yung pacing ng game will be in their favor. Right now, look at that. Trinade na yung Herald, no? Doon, yung first blood turret trinade.
And it's uncontested because they're putting a lot of pressure onto the lanes. I mean, even Vi gives a lot of pressure. The Stinge, because of the fling, they can immediately set at least one of the members of Nexplay Esports. We're going to see one nice redemption. Is this a redemption? The Cataclysm is going to be used. Nice Cyclone by the Wukong. Pero who's going to win this fight? The second Cyclone being used. He's very low right now, but he's going to back away by here with a disengage. So there's no one dying just yet, but everybody is low.
Yeah, and the problem here is low, no? And may na-realize lang akong striking problem ngayon sa comp ng NXP. Nagmamanifest na yung uniqueness ng comp nila. The Jarvan support umaaray. Items of Jarvan, he got the Zhonya's Hourglass. Okay, good for setup, good for setting up fights, good for getting baits, no? But pag diniretso siya, at alam ito ni Timelapse, pag diniretso siya ni Timelapse, bawat auto-attack ni Timelapse dito with the Shin procs, especially with this mana mu na hindi pa nga nakamura mana, aaray sa
sobrang sakit na.
Sobrang sakit na. And I'm very curious bakit drop dito yung Herald.
Oh yeah, why is it there? Maybe it's a mispress.
No, they will go for the Dragon. Dragon setup. Infernal Blade is the priority. Nice very wise. Ang galing.
But, Ezreal will also recalled
they have no
to be able to reach the Dragon in 15 seconds. So we will get this. Yeah, nobody can get the Aurelion Soul right now. I mean, it's a support Jarvan, so we can't kill the Aurelion Soul.
And the problem here is, I just want to add, GG's lang, na, they can kill the Aurelion Soul, di ba? You're adding on to that point. And if they go to this Dragon, they will lose this top lane turret. They will send the Jarvan here. They will fight with very little of what they have. Yung Aurelion Sol, papunta na rin sa, sa Dragon. He's flying now. Comment of Legend.
After escorting the Rift Herald. Pero he's going to get caught out here. Flag and drag, a little bit missing. Cataclysm is being used, pero very nice engagement. By the Shockwave was used. The cast for the disengager. Try to chase down Aurelion Sol. He is still alive. Nice kill here by JLC. They managed to get a kill onto the Jarvan. But, nice trade here by Chuli onto the buy. So it's going to be a 1-for-3 actually. And then the other fights, pero Chuli here will be able to go to safely with that vision advantage with recall. Pero still, Omega Esports got 3 and they will get the second Dragon of the game.
Sorry, lakas nung tawa ko. Akala ko nagkamali si Stronger. He aimed actually pala yung blasting ko talaga towards that side brush for an added dash. Pero ayun na nga, ang ganda nung tinaguan ni Chuley dito. Pero yun din, nabuhay pa si Arise. Actually, very good sidestep kanina on the flag and drag combo. Had it been na hindi nagawa yung sidestep na yun, baka na-burst ka agad yung Aurelion Sol and hindi nakapag-capitalize ka agad yung Omega Esports dito. So, it's not just the Infernal Drake that they took, no? It's not just also the kills that they took. Here, GG's. Look at the top lane inner turret. Nasulit yung Herald doon.
Sobrang sulit.
Nobody.
The Rift Herald was very, very worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a really good play by Omega Esports because because Aurelion Sol escorted the Rift Herald and they managed to get a lot from it. I mean, the turret damage, they got one turret in top, they got a damage on the inner turret, and they got the dragon plus 3 kills. That is a lot of resources that they got.
6-1 mga kaibigan, we got the 6K gold lead dito na pinangahawakan pa rin ngayon ng mga membro of Team Omega Esports, no? NXP, all they need is to get the proper setup para mabawi ka agad ito mula dito sa Omega. But Omega is just cashing in. And kanina sinabi ko, di ba, na pwedeng manlambot si Kalbo, yung Singe, no? Sa pwedeng iba to na explosiveness and kits dito ng NXP. Pero now, JLC will be, you know, just plowing through this lineup and is gonna be providing a lot of stress against NXP.
10.5 minutes, they're going to start Baron already. Oh, grabe, ang bilis talaga dito sa WildRift. Like, what? Okay. That is very, very interesting. And to see that, oh, okay, they're going to fight for this and they managed to get it, but
too late.
They're still trying to fight for this. I mean, that's a good positioning for Nexplay. This is their chance if they want to win this, but a really nice damage here by the Ezreal. Oh, nice shockwave, but the fling here, a double kill, make that a triple, and that was a very nice play by Omega Esports, getting 4 kills plus the Baron. There's nothing that Arisa can do here. He can only watch as Omega Esports push the inner middle turret.
This is a very unique lineup, mga tol, and that was a good attempt, in my opinion, by Juicy. Had it been na na-steal niya yun, it would have played South sana para sa Omega Esports. I think that was a good attempt. I really think that was a good attempt. Dahil hindi na nga yan nakuha, tuloy-tuloy yung lead na pangahawakan dito ng Omega. Time-lapse here, he's hurting a lot. His damage here, indicated din yan sa spectator mode, sits at 262 damage per auto-attack.
262 damage.
Tapos may 59. May 59 magic damage component pa siya. So if you look at that, he sits at around 300 damage. Pag nag-shinproc pa siya, he sits at around almost 400 damage per auto-attack, no? That hurts a lot on the Ezreal. And right now, this Jarvan, very interesting item on the Jarvan. Okay, he's itemizing against the Aurelion Sol, no? Against the Sol, no? So
it's really scary because he can just get ulted and para masayang yung engage niya because of that. But still, that's a very nice lead by Omega Esports. 11,000 gold lead at 12 minutes. That is very high and 10-1 on the scoreboard of kills.
Yeah, sorry, hindi lang pala kay Aurelion Sol, also on the Singe. Ang ganda ng adaptive.
Oh yeah. Yung Singe nga pala, and he is very scary. He can go in onto anybody right now.
Fling
lang siya, magti-trip lang.
Diretso lang. No? I'm not so sure if does he have the Righteous Glory effect on this, but diretso lang talaga siya. There's the Siege. Let's see if can they pull this off. But the Star Surge, there we go. Stops the first one on their tracks. Wala pa ring flag and drag combo.
That's huge damage onto the third. They managed to get it, but the team fight is starting. Okay, Guardian Angel is being used, pero okay, one is down. The Jarvan has been taken down. Next will be the Gragas. Cyclone being used here by the Wukong, but it's going to do nothing as everybody on the side of Omega Esports are just being able to take the damage because of the Mountain Soul, because of the Ocean Dragon that they took a while ago. Mountain Dragon pala. Mountain Dragon. And they're just 2 ahead. I mean, they are over 13,000 gold ahead from Nexplay Esports. They are multiple levels ahead and they got so many resources to be able to take those risks.
Yeah. That's the story, and I think that's the structure of League of Legends, no? Be ahead, tapos yung pagka-ahead mo, that's your foundation of taking risks, no?
Yeah.
Parang you built a risk on that being ahead, yung fact na ahead kayo. And right now, ayun nga, just to reiterate ulit, we get the 15k on the gold lead dito na pinangahawakan ng Omega, and honestly, GG, hindi lang yung 15k gold lead. Third trade pala is sits at 5-1. So there's just a lot of map.
Yeah,
there's just a lot of map to
and
work with.
And may playthings din dito, right?
Yes, may playthings. Ayan, no? Sa League of Legends ba, nag-expire ang playthings? Hindi naman.
Nag-expire at 14 minutes.
Dito hindi.
Oh, that is very nice. Very nice.
Andun lang yung andun lang yung
all turrets have playthings or yung
yun hindi ko alam. Hindi ko na maaalala. Pero from the looks of it, only the outer. The outer lang.
Okay, that is good kung ganun. Kasi sobrang ma-abuse yun. If you're ahead, you would definitely be able to
get more gold,
with more playthings, more turrets destroyed.
Well, bantayan natin, ladies and gentlemen, 14-1 for this running game and the solo lane kill. That's the mid laner, That's the mid laner na dito ng NXP. I think it's a draft. It's the draft din, no? I think NXP is pulling up so much here. So, I think I'm really looking forward on game number 3 na rin.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to it kasi yun nga, yung bawi. Because the execution as well of Omega Esports was on point because they stick to their win condition. I mean, small skirmishes right from the start. Even at mid lane. It started at mid lane, getting the gank onto the Graves. Kahit yung small attempt kanina ni JLC with the flash in, it led to small but consistent steps on how Omega Esports managed to get the lead and secure the win.
The lead is too much, no? A quadra kill even secured kanina pa, and ewan ko lang, parang yung quadra kill result na nung lead.